A common, identifying trait among successful people is that the amount of work they complete in the morning and afternoon is always more than the amount of work most people complete throughout the day. Murray Newlands, businessman, strategic consultant, investor, author of many articles in major publications, believes that the reason successful people can do that is because they know how to motivate themselves to complete 90% of their work before lunch. However, that does not mean they have to wake up at dawn or lock themselves in the office all morning to work. They simply know how to arrange their work during the day in a reasonable way to shorten their working time more than others. According to Murray Newlands, you will solve almost all of your work in the morning and noon, or at least minimize the stress when leaving the office in the afternoon, if you follow the following 10 tips. 1. Handle writing-related work in the morning. Many studies show that writing will help you focus your mind and increase productivity. That's why many time management experts still recommend writing down everything you need to remember. If writing reports, memos, or contracts is part of your daily routine, review and process all of them in the morning. The positive effect of these documents will motivate you to see the remaining tasks as extremely simple and solve them more smoothly. 2. Set an alarm to take a break. It may sound a bit strange, but taking a break will actually increase your productivity. Taking regular breaks is the best way to refresh your energy and focus better on the main tasks of the day, so set a reminder on your watch or mobile phone at a fixed time every day. When the bell rings, stop everything to stretch, take a walk around the office, or go make a cup of coffee. Get a glass of water. But don't forget to limit your break time to 5 or 10 minutes to avoid being too distracted from the unfinished work. 3. Make a to-do list the night before. Before going to bed, write down a list of all the tasks you want to complete the next day, and the time it will take to complete them. However, make sure you stretch enough time for each task so as not to overload your work schedule when you finish a task. Use a pen to highlight it or cross it out on the list. If you don't complete any task, you must mark it again and put it on the priority list to be handled immediately at the beginning of the next day, before starting any new tasks. 4. Don't hesitate in making decisions. In the process of working, when faced with a problem that requires a decision, you need to handle it decisively within 60 seconds, and then stop guessing about it. In urgent cases, most of the first decisions are correct, but we often tend to think too much, leading to aggravation of the problem. This makes you spend more time than necessary to come up with the optimal solution. 5. Follow the 80-20 principle. The 80-20 principle of the relationship between results and causes has shown that only 20% of the work you do every day brings 80% of the actual results or products. Therefore, limit the necessary work and tasks and minimize the cluttered parts that can reduce labor productivity. For the next project that needs to be done, maximize your efficiency by temporarily leaving the non-productive tasks until you have completed the main tasks. By following this principle, you can likely eliminate 80% of the work but increase your productivity significantly. 6. Don't check your email in the morning. If you don't have to check your email in the morning, you are giving someone else control over your morning schedule. Instead, have a leisurely breakfast, and if possible, turn off your email connection on your phone and only handle it during working hours or on your computer. 7. Don't multitask yourself. Instead of trying to do 10 things at the same time, focus all your energy on one task at a time. Changing your mind 10 times a day actually only contributes to reducing your productivity. Therefore, when you do any task, focus all your attention on completing it before moving on to another task. 8. Keep your working environment tidy. Clutter can easily cause loss of concentration. Imagine you walk into your office early in the morning and find a few notes from the previous day on the table. That information will more or less noise your brain and make you lose concentration. So, before leaving the office every afternoon, clean up your desk and organize a few important folders on your computer to make your working day the next day more convenient. 9. Wake up a little earlier. Although many people think they can't wake up early in the morning, the truth is that they can. Instead of waking up at 7 a.m. and rushing to clean and get ready, set your alarm for 6 a.m. to take your time. This may cost you an hour earlier in bed, but most people find that they are more productive when they start their day a little earlier. 10. Eliminate distractions. There are many ways to eliminate distractions, both at home and at work. The most effective way is to equip yourself with a set of headphones to block out all outside noise. This way, you will implicitly inform your colleagues that at certain times, you need to concentrate and do not want to be disturbed. If you have a private office, close the door to help you concentrate. And of course, turn off the TV and radio. You may not think these sounds will bother you, but in fact, they can easily infiltrate your mind and cause you to lose focus even when you are not actively listening.